I must appreciate Portugal immigrants. They never believe information, and they are still telling that 5 year nationality law is not valid, and we will apply nationality only when we will get resident card. And they are still in dilemma, they are still in pain, and they are still in confusion. And I can understand the most of Portugal immigrants. Canada migrants also listen me. US immigrants also listen me. Australian immigrants also listen me. UK immigrants also follower of my channel. But Portugal immigrants, very sorry, you are very respected for me. But most of Portugal immigrants, they have no any mistake, Portugal immigrant, but they are mostly uneducated, which I observe. Because you know, when you are moving to Portugal, it never means you are doctor, you are engineer. Because if you are doctor, definitely you will try to get express entry program of Canada. And if you are engineer, definitely you will go to any developed country. So Portugal immigrants, one another angle of Portugal immigrant is that they are mentally weak. They are more scared immigrants, which I observe as compared to other countries immigrants. Reason is only one, because they always thinking that they may not get their resident card, they may not get their papers, and they may get punishment, and they may be deported back. So this is the scared. And on another hand, which I am assessing, that immigrants who are currently are moving, are moved, or were waiting for resident card, they paid huge amount to the agents to reach in Europe. And this is a very absurd news for me, that people taking so many dollars. I think there are legal ways open, and there are many legal ways open to enter any country. That's why Portugal closed illegal immigration as well. So 5 year nationality law, 5 year nationality law, this is the breaking news I am giving. And now after this, I think you will analyze yourself. And still, if you want to wait that I will get resident card, then I will apply. And resident card, if you will get after 1.5 year, 1 year, and your time of 1 year will be wasted. You are not doing one work which I assigned you. That's the main problem. You don't follow instruction. Some of the you are very good, some of you are also very good, but you are confused. You think we should get this advice, and we should not get this advice. That is the main problem. I told you must go to apply for AIMA time calculator letter, time calculation letter. I am giving you evidence after some time, and I am telling you, then you will be saying that, sir, we wasted over time, and we wasted over time. Because all the time, migrants have one question, sir, is there any legal evidence that 5 years nationality law has stopped it? Is there any main media channel? Is there this news is in any main media newspaper? Is AIMA itself announced in their website, or AIMA officer conducted a live press conference that 5 years nationality law time of the passport will count right from filing expression of interest or file law? And did any minister speak about the 5 years nationality law, that the person who will lock the file, the time will count from locking file? Now no need to wait for resident card, and resident card timing is now just useless. There is no any benefit, there is no any loss. And if you are delaying your resident card, you don't need to worry. Your time of the passport will start from file lock, and your extra time will not be wasted. Even your card is delayed. So now people are talking, where is the evidence? Sir, please tell us the evidence. Now I will tell you one main newspaper. of Portugal published a full article, and they clarified. Now currently passport applications are being processed right from file lock. So it means right from expression of interest, mean that when you did lock file, your time of the passport will be counted, and after just your 5 years after file lock, you are eligible to apply for the passport of the Portugal. Now question is only one, sir, I did not get resident card and I have no any data that my 5 years completed. You can check your file lock date. You have your email. Just check your date of filing, file lock, calculate the time. If you are exceeding 5 years, mean that more than 5 years time you are in Portugal, your application of resident card is in process. Your application of the resident card is in process. Are you or your resident card was you took your resident card after 3 years and no issue. You took your resident card after 4 years, no issue. Your time will start from file lock. Now you are now confused that from file lock your time is complete. Now you are also scared. As I told, most of immigrants of Portugal are scared people, and they always scared. For example, one person who got fined in the metro, mean that he was traveling through bus of Portugal traveling services, and he was fined by police due to the misticketing or some any other thing. Now he is now having some psychological issues, and he's talking that my papers mean my documents mean that my application before biometric he need to give a application for he need to go for biometric, he need to get resident card, my papers will be affected. Now he is going to lawyer and asking that this fine will affect my papers, and answer is no, these are minor things, and never mean that this is not the major criminal activity. Yes, if you have some cases in any you are arrested by due to any criminal activity, definitely your immigration case will affect, but in minor cases will not affect. Now go back to the a major question, sir. We have 5 years completion. We had calculated time. Now problem is only one. When we will go to IRN, the IRN also may receive our application, and after that IRN will assess the application. They will say your 5 years did not complete, we are counting time from resident card and we are rejecting your application. These are the negative hypothetical ideas are coming always in immigrants of Portugal all the time, day and night. First of all, I will tell you, IRN will never receive application until your time is complete. Number one. Number two, I told you a very simple methodology. You must apply for time calculation letter from Immigration Department, AIMA. And he will take only 1 month normally, but they may take 2 months, no problem. If you wait 2 months, there is no issue, because you are already wasting your time, because you are applying after resident card time, and this is the time from file lock. So 2 months will never matter for you. And when IMA confirmed you that you 5 years completed and 99.9%, sorry, I am wrong, 100% IMA letters which IMA is giving, time calculation, mathematical data in which the time is being counted from file lock and it's confirmed. Now you are also thinking one, sir, IMA will take so much time. You are telling 2 months, but current conditions of IMA, because IMA is processing 5,000 applications a day, and their first obligation is to clear the backlog of applications, and therefore we are not being entertained by IMA. And according to reports, now you will quote the reports, I can understand. According to reports, you will report that 6 months IMA is giving this letter in which time will be counted from file lock. Answer is that Why you are quoting one individual time? This is not the case. You must talk generally. Generally, according to my reports, AIMA is giving the 5 year nationality time calculation letter that your 5 years completed and you are eligible. Eligibility, technically, that is eligibility letter. You can, they are giving in 2 to 3 months to the maximum immigrants. And you are quoting me only one immigrant who got this letter in just 6 months. Number one. Number two, if you think that IMA will delay, but I am telling you another way as well, and I told you already, and that is very decent and that is workable and that is absolutely possible for getting passport of Portugal. And that's the way is that you go directly to the IRN and apply your passport case without getting letter from IMA. This is not a mandatory letter. And I have given example, a lot of people had applied without that letter. Now your question that you sir, when I will not take IMA letter, my case will be rejected. No, your how you are always thinking your case will be rejected. Why you as a Portugal immigrant as always negative? Why you are not positive? IRN, which is a department of giving Portugal passport, will not receive your application until it will not calculate the time. Number one. Number two, IRN will send details, your details to the IMA and will ask IMA calculate its time of nationality. Mean that, and IMA is calculating time as I told you from file log, and IMA will calculate the time, and you have also calculated. That's why you are applying. That's why I'm talking. First you calculate yourself, and then IMA will send it back same letter which you had to apply to IMA and IMA had to give you. That letter will be given directly to the IRN and then IRN will start processing. This way is also very simple because in this way your complication with IMA to get the letter will be finished. That will be IRN headache to get that letter from IMA, and IMA reports are telling that IMA giving letter to the IRN quickly for processing of the passport. Thank you very much.